plemunji, 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 plemunji. Hi everyone, welcome to another Oy'Nissh vlog. In this video, I'll be focusing or sharing with you a spring foraging vlog for wild leek or plemunji. That is wild leek or plemunji. At the moment, I am in Musselburgh along the River Esk path. In February, I did a pre-spring vlog regarding wild leek or plemunji in Oy'Nissh. And they're a lot smaller, but you're able to see the bulbs, surface bulbs of these plants. No, the prediction was that they would have been larger now and ready for harvest. And true to the season itself, they are ready to be foraged. As a matter of fact, many of them started to flower already, which means that by April, by mid to the latter part of April, they start to die out. So I'm going to take you to the hillside that I showed you in the previous vlog on YouTube, where the plants were then as opposed to now. Yes, so let's have a look at the spring version of the same plants that's dotted along the hillside. Remember I mentioned that all along the hillside here we can find wild leek, but even wild garlic amidst the leek, but mainly wild leek or plemunji. Now let's go and have a look again, and you can start to see white bits along the hillside now. This is the flowers. These are the flowers now coming into play, which means that the wild leek is doing its job and will soon finish for the season. Yes, as you can see, they are flowering already. Yes, see this nice white flower. The wild garlic or plemunji will be following soon, but already the wild leek or plemunji is flowering. No surface bulbs, I cannot see any surface bulbs. They are there, but maybe hidden away or maybe not. It's so thick now. You remember in February they were easily spotted right by the surface, but now you cannot see anything. It's all thick along the hillside, so chances of you seeing the bulbs are quite slim. So let me just walk along this path here, and here we've got wild garlic even amidst all this. Yes, so wild leek, just as predicted, the entire hillside is covered with it. Look at that. Even just along the flat there, just off the main path. It's amazing, isn't it? All this. No, the good thing is, like the alum family, wild leek have that nice garlicky smell, along with garlic and wild garlic. But it's not as strong as wild garlic, yes? It's a bit toned down, that's what I believe. It's toned down a bit, so you get a lot more leafy taste with wild garlic, with wild leek rather. You get an hint of garlic, but that strong leek taste is as if you're having leek itself. Yes, because leek doesn't have that, the proper leek doesn't have that strong garlicky taste anyway. It's got its own unique taste. So the wild leek, I wouldn't say it tastes exactly like leek, but maybe an hint of it. But it's got its own unique flavor, which is different from leek itself. But the smell, the aroma, you can still smell the garlic. you know, and that's the amazing thing. So it's now March, end of March, last week in March, and I'm going to forage for some because these ones are mature and ready for foraging. It's just everywhere. Look how large these ones are. These ones are proper for foraging. No wonder they are flowering already. The leaves are very large. Look, and they are long. They are not wide, but they are long. Yeah. So what I'll have to do is put the head pro on while I'm foraging. I've got a scissors. I always take a scissors now when I do foraging because it's easy for me to cut stuff. So I'll have to get back to you. Let me put the head pro on so I can do the foraging right here in Musselburgh. Okay, so I've got my container here. Hopefully you can see clearly. So I'm going to, let me see, get some here. Let me see. Yeah, it's so thick. I just have to cut through. But what I try to do is to get rid of these bramble bitties. And just put it in here. Yeah. Hopefully you're seeing clearly. Just adjust a little bit. There we go. Just a little bit here. And then in the container. Probably a bag would have been ideal for this, but there we go. As you can see, I've got my love. It's the smell. It's not as garlicky as wild garlic, but it's got a very strong leafy smell as opposed to wild garlic. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe in the future what I need to do is to come up with words that describe the smell for certain plants that yes, they have a garlic smell, but they've got the other unique smell, you know, because yes, wild leek does smell a bit like garlic, but so does wild garlic. And I don't know, it doesn't have much of a leaky smell, maybe an hint, but it's got a unique smell to itself, and maybe giving it its own name probably would work. I don't know, but yeah, that's just me rambling on. So okay, so that's the wild leek. Okay, so as you've seen, I've got some wild leek. Let me show you. Sorry, I closed the container. So I've got my wild leek here. Not a lot, just need a little bit. The good thing is you can find wild leek everywhere in Edinburgh, East, Mid, West Lothian. It's just everywhere. Hold on a second, let me organize this container. Yeah, so yes, wild leek is now in season. It's flowering, and the hillside is becoming dotted with a bit of white because of these flowers. Yeah, it means that not long now they'll start to die off. As you can see the seed inside. Yeah, can you see that yellow bit? That's the seed. Yeah, I don't know if you can. Let me just put it in my hand so it's probably easier. See that? That's the seed. So now you know that its journey is coming to an end soon. Yeah. So again, this area, as far as I can see along the hillside, wild leek, and dotted amidst all this, sometime you find the wild garlic. There's a plant, a wild garlic patch there. Just, I think it's just one plant, one bunch. Yes, so thanks for watching this spring foraging vlog for wild leek here in Musselburgh along the River Espath. And please remember to share, comment, let me know what your experience is like foraging for this seasonal fresh produce here in Scotland. Remember, it's organic too. It is organic. So all the vegan and vegetarian lovers out there, big up. God bless.